Hello, and welcome to The Nerd Domain Presents Masks with Gnarl Protest, Side Quest, Episode 3. Things get weirder as the kids search for their missing friend Bobby, and the mystery deepens when Clark and Clarence explore the old barn. What are the parents planning? Perhaps there is safety in the corner, or perhaps not.
Alright, welcome back to the Nerds Domain podcast presents Masks. Nerds Domain presents Masks, a Gnarl Tip side adventure. I can't ever say it. At last time we heard, Bobby was trapped in the unknown. And the boys were running from the upstairs, and the Dublesse's sons, Clarence and Clark, were running to find their mommy. So, we are going to start with Clarence and Clark.
All right.
Clark.
What?
Don't tell him about the mouse. Just tell him about the ear.
Okay, well, it's... All right, whatever. Yeah.
You felt the shaky stuff, right?
Yes, I did. We're going to go make sure Mom's okay. Since she's in the barn, apparently.
I'll run towards the barn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we start hoofing it towards the barn.
You guys hoofing it toward the barn. Okay. The barn is like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet from where you guys are at, so you make it over there pretty quick. What are you guys going to do now?
I'm going in.
How are you going in?
You said it was open just about wide enough for us, and I'm smaller than the rest of us, so I figured
I grab his cape and pull him back out.
Okay.
I untie my cape and continue.
No, I say,
Okay.
well, hold on, Clarence. Wait a minute.
But
She's
in there.
Mom and Dad said it's a little dangerous in here. We have to go slow. Let's just call for her and see if she answers first. So, Mom, you in there?
Mom!
There's no answer.
She's
Right,
playing a trick.
Flashlight's on.
Okay, are you...
Now we can go in.
Click.
Okay. He can get in, you can't. You
Well, I
can't
thought-
squeeze through the crack.
Well, I thought our dad came out of there.
No, he
He came
disappeared
up
out
the,
of
he came from around the side. All right,
let
then
me go in and I'll push the door.
you
pull the
go
door.
on the inside, I'll pull from the outside,
Yeah.
and we'll get this open.
Okay.
So, yes, that's what we will do.
Okay.
Batman pushes against the door with all his might.
You cannot budge the door.
I can't budge the door.
Well, then I got to turn. I mean, does he have to like turn his
Yes.
shoulders perpendicular and squeeze in?
Yes, and it's a tight fit. Like, he
I'm
squeezes
going
in.
to gaze around with my flashlight, my spot hidden.
And I can't. I mean, I can't force it for anything. I mean, I'm going to try. Like, scrape. Scrape myself up if I have to get in there.
Well, you're a lot larger. You can get, like, your shoulder into it, but you're not getting the side of your body in.
The door opens outward, right? Does the door open?
No,
Probably
it goes
slides.
like, it's one of those,
Slides aside.
yeah, they have the big, huge metal handles, and you push them like this, and they slide sideways. And they've got the big wheels up on the metal track up at the top.
Ethan's good with stuff. He might be able to fix this.
Well, Ethan's upstairs getting yelled at by Dad, so I'm going to let that go.
Okay.
Hey, come on back out. Let's go around and see if we can find it.
I'm in now. I'm going to look around real quick. She said things would be hidden in here. She just said be careful.
Right. So come back out, and we're going to try and find a different door so we can go in together.
Inside.
When you turn around and you're looking into the barn, you see like it's long stalls. It looks like there may have been horse stalls, but then as you see hanging from the ceiling, there's like all types of scythes and different cutting tools, saws and things like that. And then the further you get back, like 10 feet into the barn, you'll look up and then there's like a second floor that you can't see into. But it looks like hay has been just kept being piled and piled and piled until it's come out to where you go. You stop at like the hay, and you can't see the stalls. It's just like the hay has been piled up and it's into the stalls. There's like half of the first horse stall that you can see. You can see the door, but it looks like it may be blocked by the hay. And then as you get to the edge of the hay, the shaking starts again.
And a rattling from the
and
metal,
all the
rusted
rattling
metal
from all the
utensils.
metal things against you.
I run out.
You run out?
Back the way you came.
Okay.
Yes. As quickly
What
as
do
I
you say?
can.
Do you say anything to him, or do you just run out?
Oh, I'm
and-
screaming.
Okay.
Ah!
Do you stop at the door? or do
No,
you
I'll
keep-
go through the door.
Well, I mean, do you come out and
Yes.
stop by me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's shaking in there.
Well, did I feel any?
No.
I didn't feel an earthquake.
Nope. You
It
think
didn't
he
shake
was-
out here.
There was
It was
things
probably,
hanging from the rafters.
it was probably just the
Something.
breeze that I couldn't feel on this side of the barn.
Ooh.
Let's go around
Wait
the
a
side.
second. I have an idea.
You do?
When I picked up the mouse shear, there was shaking.
Okay.
There was shaking by the hay bale. There might be another object in there that we need.
Have an idea roll. Roll an idea.
I do not have an idea.
Okay. Do not have an
No.
idea.
But do I
All
still
right.
come up with what I thought, or
At this point in time, hey Matt,
Mm-hmm.
or anybody that knows about this, I mean, as a player, can I tell him that he doesn't have that idea?
No, you just can't give him the idea you were going to give him.
Oh, okay. So he comes up
he-
with that idea on his own.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's more along the lines of I'm not grasping at what you're trying to tell me. Does
it.
my character grasp what
Got
you're
it.
trying to tell me?
Got it.
I'll,
Okay.
here, hold my bag, so we don't lose what we've got. I'm gonna go get the thing in the hay.
All right. Be careful.
Can I use your flashlight too? It's dark in there.
Well, then how are you going to pick things up if you have two flashlights in your hand? You need one in each hand.
That's why you're Superman. I go through the door.
Okay. The three boys. What are you guys doing? Ethan, Timothy, Brian?
I'm heading out the door and downstairs. Don't care.
I'm picking up the Ankh and following him.
Okay, you had already picked it up. Both
Oh.
of you guys were looking at it when he disappeared. So
Disappeared, you mean walked out the door?
No,
Somebody else
not
used it.
you,
She
Bobby.
pointed,
Oh,
she
okay.
pointed at
because
Bobby.
Brian and Timothy were sitting there studying the Ankh, and he was going toward the corner,
was
and
going towards the corner.
Bobby was going toward the corner, and Bobby's gone.
So I'm just gonna hold it in my hand and follow him to try to find an adult.
Are you guys running, or are you just
I'm
walking
not
quickly?
walking. I'm not
or
running, but I'm moving.
Mall walking.
Mall walking?
Walking.
Power walking? Okay. Okay, so you guys take off, get down the stairs, and as you pass over, what are you guys doing when you get down at the bottom of the stairs?
Going straight out the front door.
You going straight out the front door? Are you following, Timothy?
Do I hear any noises from the ground floor?
Nope, not yet.
And we saw when Brian was looking out the window, he didn't see people. He saw vague shadows by the barn, and
He saw the
And
two
he
of
saw
us
the
in the
two
front
of
yard.
them looking at their list.
oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm probably just gonna. If he's got the lead, then I'm probably just gonna follow him. If I know there's people out there.
Do you want the
Even if
same
they're not
thing?
parents.
I'm going to head down with him.
Okay,
I'm sort of picking things over in my mind.
okay.
This isn't right, I don't think.
No, it's not.
Do you trust these people to take us home?
Well, the house isn't right, but I don't know how else we're gonna get out of here right now.
Walk.
It's a full 2.5 hour drive.
We can make it to the road.
It was a pretty deserted road as we came up here.
You
Yeah,
want to
like-
stay?
Did you bring your cell phone?
No, but I think I might be able to drive.
Now we're talking.
He's
We're gonna get a
cut
lot-
and run.
We're gonna get in a lot of trouble though if we steal a car.
It's not stealing. Usually don't get caught.
Dude, he's gone.
Maybe there was a trap door or something.
Is that a good thing?
Maybe this is like a haunted house, prank thing.
I'm gonna scream out.
So,
Clark?
So's taking the car.
Clarence!
Do we hear it?
Okay.
Is the van still here?
Did you guys exit the house and you're arguing in the front yard? Or are you doing this as you're going down the stairs?
As we're going down the stairs.
As you're going down the stairs, okay. As you're going down the stairs, and then you pass over the threshold, like Ethan goes, Timothy goes, Brian goes. As each of you passes over the threshold, you hear like a muffled yelling.
From where?
You can't tell, but it's only as you pass the you don't hear it in the house, you don't hear it outside the house, it's only when you pass the threshold.
Do I hear it when he passes, or only when... I only hear it when I pass.
Only when you pass.
I'm gonna go back to the threshold.
Dude, let's take the car.
So, but you're in the lead.
Yeah, like, I get
So
outside.
So
And he's going to stop and come right back and bump into me?
Probably.
Okay, well then Brian never hears it.
Well, no,
because
I'm
he's
sure
never
that they
been
got
in.
all the way out, but before it clicks in my head
Right.
that I only heard it in there. I was probably all the way downstairs.
But you
down
were
the
calling
stairs.
for Clark and Clarence?
Yes, once I hit the ground.
Okay, right as you start to step back into the barn is when Ethan starts calling out for you two. What do you guys do?
Gotta finish the list. Batman slips into the darkness.
No, Clarence, get back out here.
Batman slips into the darkness! Look.
So you
I'm
go
going
into the
in.
barn?
Yeah, I'm in the bar.
Alright. So,
Clarence, get back out here.
as
Clark says
Johnny,
unconvincingly.
Johnny rolls his persuade and fails. Okay. So, are you going to go toward Ethan, or are you staying there with your brother?
I'm gonna stay at the door and call Ethan and the guys over. We're over here by the barn. Oh, we're over
Okay.
here by the barn.
And then you said you're turning around, like...
I'm going to turn around, but when I hear, we're over here by the barn. Did you hear that at the at the doorway?
Yeah. What was that?
No. Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it.
No, you do end up making it outside.
Yeah.
So
Did
you-
he make it outside?
Oh, if Brian makes it outside, as soon as you hit the threshold, that's when you hear the muffled kind of like yelling.
Yeah.
So we're all hearing it at different times.
Yes, you only hear it as you cross the threshold. You don't hear
So,
it
like,
inside
as
the
your-
house. You don't hear it outside the house. You
As your
only
head
hear
is in the
it
middle of the wall.
when you step across the threshold.
I'm going to holler.
So are you lying to us? I mean, not to my character.
Now I hear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to call back. We're out by the front door. Come this way.
Is the van still here?
Yeah, the van's still parked where the parents parked it when you guys got out.
I'm checking for the
van.
keys.
You can't. There's no keys.
Like we can't open the door, or we search the van and the keys are
The
in?
van's locked.
Clarence, they need us over there. Come on, we'll come back and find it.
Batman is hiding! And I walk towards
That man
Bale.
is supposed to be
Bale
hiding.
of hay.
Or isn't
Okay,
supposed to be
are
hiding.
you
He's
walking
supposed
up
to be
to the
searching.
bale of hay?
Yes, I'm gonna try to get there quickly.
The shaking starts again.
I'm gonna quickly move the hay around and try to look on the ground.
Okay, you brush your hand across something metal. What are you doing?
I'm going to ignore it and look at a different part of the haystack.
Okay, the
Yeah,
shaking
I
is
failed
getting
my
the
spot
shaking's getting harder and harder. The clinking above you is getting harder.
Am I hearing the noises by chance?
No,
I mean,
you're
I'm
not.
like, okay.
No, you're not. And one of the really sharp like size just drops beside you and sticks in the ground.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You're gonna pick it up.
I'm gonna try to. How hard did it stick to the ground?
Is that strength? I don't even know like what to do in
Is
this.
it stuck in the ground?
I mean, yeah,
Or can
like,
you just pull it out?
like
If it
it's
just-
not
the
like
side
King
or
Arthur
the
or
metal
anything.
thing?
Right. If
So
it just,
I
if it
just
just
dropped it.
I
dropped
assume I
and
didn't
stuck,
find the metal thing
Yeah.
since I failed
he
my
would,
spot hit.
Well,
he would
she said
probably
your
be able to brace himself
hand
and
brushed
pull
it
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
If you want him to have it, don't make him
Yeah,
give
but
him
if
a roll.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you pull it out, then you pull it out. Yeah, you can pull it out. I mean, it's not like
I head back
hard.
towards the door.
You
Okay.
probably won't be able to get the side through the door.
What, a stick won't go through the door that a child will go
With
through?
a hooked, like,
They're
angle
they're like all of 4 feet long.
But
so
it'll
again,
take him a minute. He won't be able to just
yeah.
and run through the...
Well, what are you doing with the two flashlights?
he only has
gave him
one.
one. He wouldn't use the other one.
Right. His squirrely logic talked him out of it.
so.
I'm going back to
But you are going to see Clarence running at you
So you're running back out the door with the scythe.
I'm not running. I'm walking
Okay.
quickly.
Um,
I'm mall walking.
as you're going, one of the things, another one falls.
Does this look like
give me
a
a
knife?
dodge.
Oh boy. I don't think I've got dodge.
And then Clarence died in the
Dex times 2. 22. Come on, dice. That hasn't rolled less than 60. Yeah, that's an 84.
D4.
No, there's 2 of Clarence.
D4.
Yeah, roll your own damage there, Clarence.
2.
Alright. So you get caught in your leg.
What cut me?
The thing the sharp object that was falling from the ceiling.
What is this object?
Is it knife-like?
Yeah, it was a knife-like.
It is knife-like?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the knife. Yeah, I'm going
The
up the
thing
door.
that cut you in your leg?
Yeah.
You're 8 years old, dude.
It's a knife. We need a knife.
And you're hurt.
Oh my gosh, and you're hurt.
I don't
You
want
need
to
a fake knife.
Alright.
He doesn't know
We
that.
need a fake ear also.
Okay, you get halfway to the door, another
I'm
thing
running now.
falls,
No.
you're
After the
running.
first one, I want to try to
Gotta
run. Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it's out of here. Forget this calmness. You said never run with the knife, but the knife's up here like this, pointing away from me.
Straight out. All you see is
Because if I fall, it's going to go forward.
Your
instead of
brother,
into
the
me. See, I'm-
knife-wielding maniac, is now running towards you. Awesome. Blood streaming out of one leg. Hee.
and that's how Clark died, just outside the bar.
So as you're running toward the door, it looks like it's closing.
Oh, I run faster.
This
This is
That's why I
Batman.
didn't know that.
Batman runs faster.
How I don't know how am I seeing it? Because I'm keeping an eye on him, but all I've done was yell like. The only time I've not been looking at
can
him
I jump
is when I
towards the
turn and
door?
be like, guys, we're over by the barn.
You could
And I'm
give him
looking
a-
back
And now
at
you're
him.
Can I
Yeah.
jump towards the door? I have the jump skill.
Okay, yes, you can jump toward the door.
With knife
You
extended.
see the door is like slowly closing, but there's no reason why it should be closing. Like nobody's closing it.
I yell.
I have to try and pull it back open.
Okay.
I yell, Batman jumps, and I jump towards the door. And I make it.
All right.
43
You made
and
it
so-
out barely.
And you're holding the door open?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm holding
He
it.
goes,
Yeah.
You can make it.
No.
Batman jumps!
I'm pulling
There's the
it.
knife!
I'm gonna get more leverage, like
Yeah.
pulling it backwards, so I am not in the opening.
So as he flies through the opening, the door actually opens back to where it was.
So
in
like
the beginning.
slant, like comes back like 2
Yeah.
inches and slams stop. I
Yeah.
of course lose my like I'm full weight against it. My grip loses and I tumble backwards a little bit.
All right.
I was waiting for one of those moments that went, message for you, sir!
Clark, found a knife.
Put that down.
Knife found me. I
Put
put it
it
in my
down.
leg.
Put the knife down.
I put it in my leg.
Put the knife down. We'll take care of that in a
With the
He's
second.
got a pretty bad cut on the back of
The
his
knife's on the
leg.
list. It's going in the bag.
Okay.
Put the
Give me.
knife in the bag.
Well, I open your bag back up. You put it in. I take the knife. I take the bag.
No, that bag's mine. You can have
No,
the knife out.
no,
Give
you
the
can
bag.
have this
the
bag.
bag's mine. No, my bag.
No.
It's got the thing in it.
I know.
Put
You
the
found
knife
it.
out.
You
Put
found
the knife
it.
in your bag then.
Okay.
I want my bag.
Fine. I put the knife in my bag. You get the bag with the rat, the ear, and the triangle again.
It's a mouse.
Mouse, the ear, and the triangle.
I'm cut.
And I have one knife. Okay.
I'm cut.
He's bleeding pretty bad.
I need
I'm
to.
cut.
Okay, before I hold on, just I know. How is the knife rusted?
Yes, it's really old. Like it's
Okay.
been hanging in there for.
Tetanus shot.
Like, a
I've
long
seen
time.
this
Yeah.
in the movie, Clark. You got to suck the poison out.
That's for snakes, dude. So I got I look at is his blood on the knife? Like, am I seeing his blood dripping off the knife?
Yeah, I mean, there's.
I
blood on the knife.
Listening
test
and
the
then
edge real
right.
quick. I mean, I don't press enough to cut my own
Right.
palm, but like I touch it. Is it sharp
Nope.
still?
No,
So okay.
pretty rusty. And,
The bale with the shaking, there's something in the hay. I seen it, but things
Why
started
don't you-
falling and then I ran.
Okay, let me look at your leg. Sit down.
Should I go back after it?
No, sit down. Let me look at your leg.
I'll sit down.
all right, what are you guys doing? Do you
Calling for Bobby again. Hurry up! Bobby! Or not
Can I-
Bobby, calling for Clark. Bobby's missing!
Can I do a first aid roll on my brother's leg?
Yes.
Leave your brother, hurry.
Nope.
Sacrifice him for the cause.
It's just your little brother. Come on, man.
So I'll take my cape off and wipe up the wound as best as possible. And,
Yeah, use your cape. Your cape's red already.
Did you make your first aid
Get
roll?
together as a group and figure out what to do next.
and then I'm gonna, because I don't
What
know
about
any better.
that fool.
I will use it
Yeah, let's
to.
take him, but-
I will
Hold
tie it
Hold on,
around
this
his
is a
leg
fool.
in an
You're not
attempt
there to hear
do
it.
a tourniquet.
Okay.
I
Over
would
by the
say, whether you care or not, I failed my first aid roll.
Right.
So the tourniquet may be a bad one.
Well, let's
cutting
go
off
grab him and let's
circulation
figure
to
out
his foot.
how to get
Okay.
out of here.
Just throwing it out there.
We
Yeah.
can walk out to the main road.
So you
All right, let's go
tie
grab
this really tight knot around
'Cause
his
it's
leg
supposed
to
to
stop
stop
him
bleeding.
bleeding, right?
Like
All right,
right
you got
tight.
by the stairs.
It's supposed to be. We'll find mom and dad, and they'll take care of you.
it. Okay.
Gonna cut down his calf. So
Brian-
we tied the tourniquet around his thigh. Yes. Might as well.
No, I was thinking around the top of the wound. So if it's in his
okay.
calf, the tourniquet would be right above the cut.
You can put the tourniquet around his neck. It'll stop that.
Stop
bleeding.
everything.
Right.
Okay.
So that's what, and then I help
Yes.
him over to the house.
Let's go
will
find
you
a
carry
phone.
me?
There's no electricity.
You're
there's
too
no
big to
phone.
be carried anymore.
Here,
My
but we can
leg
go
hurts.
to a place that has one.
I'll
Wait
help
for
you walk.
Clark and Clarence.
You want to wait for the crazy folk.
They're not crazy.
I
You
don't
haven't spent
trust
enough time enough, though. They brought us out here in the middle of nowhere.
Their parents brought us out here. Clark and Clarence have always been nice.
And they tried to fink on us when we tried to go upstairs.
They did try and think.
Yeah.
So I'm helping
So-
Clarence over. He's got one
Well,
arm,
how are we
so
getting
he's off his
anywhere?
bad leg.
We'll walk.
It's like 8 billion miles.
Not to to get home. We just need to find a phone.
It's still like
when
8
you
billion
come up
miles
on
to the
them,
last
you
place.
Okay.
like talking.
Hey,
about
guys,
moving.
guys,
It's
guys,
better than being here.
guys! I found things. We got the rats here.
Great.
He's got the
Clarence.
knife.
That's great.
Where's Bobby?
I wish they could see your
He's
face.
looking
and
for you
your
out back.
thumbs up.
Well,
Oh
what
my
happened
gosh.
was we went upstairs.
No,
Like you weren't supposed to.
Just don't tell him the whole thing. He's out back. He's
What do you
looking
mean?
for
Don't tell him the whole thing.
He's upstairs.
Well, it's Halloween.
But
You gotta go check.
Don't go anywhere. Where's Bobby?
He's upstairs.
Why isn't he down here?
Why don't you go ask him?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Why isn't he down here?
Where did Bobby
So
go, guys?
Ethan's gonna roll
He's upstairs.
Good call.
Ethan made his sanity.
Oh, yes.
So
Well,
make
you-
him roll
you-
1d6 and divide it by 2.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 and divide it by 2.
I don't have D6.
Because I'm getting like suggestions.
No,
There's
I'm not
two of
rolling-
them.
I'm not rolling those.
There's 2 of them.
I'll roll my own.
The bone dice. Come on, bone daddy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Look, we went upstairs,
I'll lose more.
and there's a whole bunch of stuff that your parents are hiding because it's part of the surprise party.
Okay. So why is Bobby
We didn't
still
want to
up
tell
there?
you.
Do you have persuade
we didn't want to
or
give away.
fast or something?
No, I'm just a natural born liar.
You always have him roll it, even if he's not. Even if he doesn't have
Yeah, roll
skills.
persuade.
I'm willing to believe him.
Or fast talk.
Well, he got him.
Whichever's higher.
Are you that naive?
I wouldn't say I'm that naive, but I mean, I have a
It's a
follow-up question.
plausible reason.
If you're down here, why is Bobby still upstairs? What is going on?
Well, he wanted to stay. I don't know why. You gotta go ask him yourself.
There
He
was a
just
snake.
didn't want to come down.
There was a
A
snake.
snake?
Yeah, he saw a snake and he thought it was cool.
It's October. There wouldn't be any snakes.
Says the
Last
man whose
time.
brother's got a dead rat.
I don't have a dead rat. I have an ear. The ear's on the list.
Big deal.
I think we should find your parents
I agree.
and get out of here.
No, we just
Well, we
started.
can't leave without Bobby.
As you say that, I think we should find your parents. Mrs. Duplessis comes out of the front door and says, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Mom, I got cut.
Oh, sweetie, that looks terrible. What happened?
We found a knife.
Brian
What
had gonna.
knife?
It was in the garage.
It's
he was
not a
playing in the
real
barn.
knife.
It was.
He was playing in the barn.
We got
and
the
he
ear,
knocked
too.
this off
Oh,
the
we'll
wall
have to
or
rat
something.
ear.
Oh, where did you find that? That's not the ear.
But it's a rat ear. He said a mouse.
No,
He said a
I
mouse
said
ear.
a mouse ear.
It's a mouse
sweetie.
ear.
That's real. Where did you get that from?
When I picked it up, the ground shook.
When you pick it up, the ground shook.
The ground shook. When I went in the barn with the hay and the
Clark,
stuff up.
what
in
is
the-
Clarence talking about?
I
He
don't-
was
I
there.
don't know.
It shook for
When-
you too.
Yes, That's true, Clarence. When you
We're
found
young,
a
we're
dead
not
mouse, it did
stupid.
feel like the ground shook. I don't know what happened in the barn. I couldn't get in. The door was too narrow. I don't know what he.
Shut it.
Well, I don't know what was going on there exactly. But yeah, he was running around in the barn, even though I told him not to. And when he came out, he had a knife and his leg was cut. I don't
What
know.
is
I
in the
don't know.
barn that's going to cut your leg?
There was
Well,
stuff
there's a
hanging
lot. Yeah, tools like this, old tools.
When I
guess
was
Grandpa had.
Talking to Mom,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to pull Brian and Timothy aside. So what are we telling?
A little louder.
What are we telling Mrs. Duplassay about Bobby?
Okay, Clarence.
Nothing.
Can you?
Clark, take him into the kitchen.
She's going to notice he's gone. What are we going to tell her?
Why do we have to tell her anything? Let her figure it out. She's the adult.
Okay. That sounds like... Okay.
All right, now back to
Okay.
our conversation.
Can you
Clark,
fix my leg?
Clark, take Clarence into the kitchen. There's a first aid kit over the sink, and get his. Put a band-aid on
When
his
I
leg.
went by the hay, the barn shook. The knives were up top. I had a scythe, but
There's no knives in there. There's nothing in there.
where did that come from?
I don't know. Where
It
did
was
you get
hanging
it
on the
from?
roof.
He went into the barn. He
There
came
was
out
also
with
this long
he must have
cellular
found it.
blade that I dropped on the ground to pick up the knife because we needed a knife. We didn't need a long
No.
circular blade.
Okay. Take him into the kitchen and get him cleaned up, please.
Okay, I
Okay,
put the
you
knife
guys-
back in the bag and get inside.
No, you give me the knife.
Okay, you give
Go
him
ahead
the
and give me the
knife.
knife.
So
Thank you.
I'm still marking the knife off the list.
Okay.
We found the knife. We found the ear. It's
Okay,
too
you
off-
do that, Clarence.
Okay.
Should I make
Alright.
another roll, or is it going to be automatic to stop the bleeding?
It's going to be automatic because
Okay.
of the first aid kit above the thing.
Yeah.
At least I don't
Sink.
lose my leg.
Hey guys, what's going on? Where's Bobby?
I don't know.
He's out looking for stuff
I
himself.
don't know.
Oh, he's still out looking for stuff? Did you guys find anything yet?
We're gonna go back and look some more.
But not in the house.
But not in the house. Why not in the house?
We checked there.
Yeah, they've
I
been out
elbow.
outside already.
We did. We checked in the house.
As I glare at both of them,
There's not stuff
what did you
outside?
check? Yes, there is stuff outside.
We checked.
So we need to look outside
We
too.
need to keep
Yeah,
looking.
we should do that.
Okay. If you've looked in the house and you haven't found anything, I don't think you've looked very well.
We'll keep.
Well, we'll look
come
outside
back.
now, and then we'll
Oh,
go back
okay.
into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we see Bobby, we'll send him back in the house looking there.
All right. Remember, I'll just ring this. Where did the triangle go? Did you? Okay, I know this is Halloween. Who's playing tricks? You guys.
Not in my bag.
Not in my bag.
Not in my bag.
Did you hide it somewhere? This is
I
how
didn't
I'm
take
going to
it.
let you know.
I
that
didn't take it.
It's the
I
end
didn't
of
take it.
time.
I didn't take it.
Did you say it's the end of time?
This is how I'm going to let you know that time's up, Timothy.
Our time is up.
What?
We still need to look outside.
If we find the triangle, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Hey, race you guys around the back.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
All right, but be careful, guys. Okay.
What
Remember
are you
your
guys following us?
flashlight. Remember your flashlights.
Thanks, Mr. Dozy.
And they left me in the house.
Oh, when we crossed the threshold, do we hear anything?
No, you guys
No?
don't hear
Okay.
anything.
So,
I'm holding the knife.
So do we go across? Do we go back around the back and go through the corn to try and get to the road?
Oh no! Oh
You can if you want to.
Do we insert the knife into our own eye sockets, or do we have someone help us with that?
What are we gonna do about Bobby?
no!
Where did
we'll
you
get
guys
our
go?
parents.
We're out back.
We went around back.
did you go
Like,
around back
we're
kitchen
around back
side or
where?
other
We're
side?
going
Other
out.
side.
Other side? Okay.
So you're going around the side. This side.
yeah.
Okay. When as you're walking,
Running.
as you're
Running.
running around the back corner of the house.
No, wait. No.
I'm running.
We're going towards the road out front.
The first way to get away from Mrs. Doublesy, then we'll go to the road.
She's got a bleeding child in the kitchen.
Which she sent away and didn't follow, which was a little weird.
So you're gonna pretend like you're running.
We're just going to
around
pretend
this way?
we're out hunting. But, I'm headed for the road.
Okay, so the way that the road is off to the left of the house. So you guys are gonna like act like you're running away around, but then turn around once you see it's clear up front and head toward the road.
Yes.
All right. So as okay,
So you're prepared to
you
make
go-
your
Yeah, we'll get our
100-yard dash through the
Yeah.
wall.
You're a real
corn,
good Green Lantern over there.
No, down the middle.
We'll
of
get
the
our
Yeah.
Okay,
down the
so
middle of the driveway with corn on either side
Yes.
in the dark.
So hold
so
on.
she
With flashlights.
turns around. Yes.
So, is this the same side we were on before? Show me the map.
You guys were never on this side of the house.
No. Like,
Hold on. All right. The road, you guys came in this way and then stopped about right here. Stopped in the front of the house. The house, if you go around the side of the house that does not have the cellar on it, not the kitchen side of the house, the road kind of hooks back up this way. As
well, that was
opposed
the
to
way we were
going
going to
house.
go to begin with, right?
Right.
Okay, now I'm with you.
Okay.
So that's the way we run
Right.
towards the road. I don't think we should leave Bobby behind. We have to find him.
Yes.
You want to go back in the house?
Green Lanterns don't leave others behind.
But Green Lanterns get help when they need help, don't they?
Not really.
From
Yes.
that crappy movie they
You're
did.
right. You're right. They get help from Superman and Batman.
Right.
Yeah,
they
but
are
the
the real
question doesn't
No
Superman
mention of
and
the
Batman.
Flash.
Or
Well, he's there arguing.
Right.
So.
What's that?
Nothing. I said no help from the Flash.
Nope.
I don't want to leave Bobby.
You want to go back in the house?
I don't want to leave Bobby. I didn't say I wanted to go back in the house.
The best
And that's
way
where he was. Make a choice.
we're going to find a phone.
So where you guys
You can
at?
come with us.
We're kind of around the back of the house towards
You're
the road.
around the
Yeah.
side of the house where
Yes.
the road is.
Yeah.
about
I'm
right
not
there.
stopping my. I might slow it, but I'm not stopping my progression towards the road.
Right.
Okay, as you guys are standing there,
Walking.
Moving ish.
as you're like walking
To
past
the
the side of the house
driveway,
out to the drive,
narrow tunnel of corn.
when you're the closest to the house, when your proximity is the closest to the house, you kind of see a blink down by the grass.
We see a blink.
Yeah, like just a regular light. It looks like maybe a fluorescent light.
A
would
light.
come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant blink with eyes, like the eyes were staring.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you see it from the point. Screw this whole thing. We are out.
What was that? Did you see that?
I'm going to go back over and look hard for it. Is that spot hidden?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yes.
Yes. Spot hidden.
I made it.
I failed.
Okay. When you get closer to the house, you notice that there
Oh, I
are
have to go towards the
glass blocks
That's why
in
you
the
failed.
like glass blocks in the foundation of the house. There's like 4 glass blocks.
How big?
About I don't know how big is this?
6 inches.
6
Just
by
want to get out of
6.
here.
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
6
wanna
by
get
6
out of
square.
here.
Like
Exciting.
me.
And it's 6 by 6 square, 4 in a row,
Like
right
just
where
blocks.
you're standing.
In the so like a window, sort of.
Or
But
like
it's
the,
not. It's just a row. It's a row of the 6 by 6. There's 4 6 by 6 blocks in a row, so it's like one row.
like the blocks that the glass blocks people used to make showers out of in the 80s.
Yes.
That they're so thick you can't really
Yeah,
see
you
through
can't
them.
see through it.
But they would let light in.
Yes.
All right,
So-
you guys go get help.
Because then I couldn't see.
I'm gonna stay
Okay.
here and look for Bobby.
Okay.
Where are you going to look? He's inside the house.
But I can't leave Bobby
Why not?
because he's my friend.
And we'll tell that to the authorities when we call them. Mom and Dad said always go find the authorities and let them take care of you.
Okay.
Come with us.
All right. We're gonna go
If
towards
you
the
want to
road.
live.
You're gonna go towards the road.
Yeah.
You see another flash, and it's green.
But the red flash is right here.
And I'm gonna
Coming
punch you
coming
in the
through
nose.
those. through the
Through,
glass.
you see like a really quick green flash.
I'm
in-
gonna
in the
point my light at the same blocks.
yeah the same block.
I'm gonna flash my light back.
Okay. So you're on the inside, and you see the green light flashing in.
Bobby sees.
But yeah, you got to make sure you say who.
Oh, Bobby.
So, do I see anything back?
Yes.
Hold on.
Well, I hope. I pray.
Bobby is preparing a note for us.
I'm sorry, I'm writing a note.
Yeah.
We'll probably edit this out.
Yeah.
Haha, Johnny.
Okay, so you guys, Brian and Timothy, are having a conversation. Are you going to continue your conversation about leaving?
Wait, guys, hold on. Just a second.
Do you think that was Bobby's ring?
I think so. I'm waiting to see if it flashes back.
Okay, as you are staying there at the window, you say 3 long, 3 short flashes.
No.
3 long, 3 short, 3 long in a row.
That
In
means
the
SOS.
Can I roll my history to see if I know that means SOS?
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows it.
Not kids
Brian,
these days.
Are you standing there looking
Do
at the
they
window?
really
or
not
are
know
you-
that?
Are you
Yeah.
and
Teach
Timothy over there?
Morse code.
Are you and Timothy near Ethan at
Yeah,
the
we're
window?
still there. We're not
Oh, okay.
leaving yet.
Okay.
They're like, we're out.
Brian would probably just know that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he tells me. You tell. Then I'm going to look for a rock.
You're gonna look for a rock?
A rock.
Have we seen the cellar doors?
Nope, you guys have not seen the cellar doors.
I'm looking for a rock.
There'd
Hey
be
guys,
cellar
what are you guys
doors.
doing over here on this side of the house?
I'm looking for stuff.
What are you looking for?
The stuff on our list. Who's talking
Have
to
you
us?
found? Have you? That's a good question. Mr. Dublesay.
We're looking for stuff on the list.
On the list.
But he is back at the corner of the house. You cannot see him. All you can do is hear him.
Spot hidden.
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
Okay, as soon as you shine the flashlight toward him, you kind of see him scoot around, and you see a flash of like a black robe.
Mr. Dublesay?
Mr. Dublesay. Come out into the light where we
I'm
can
looking
see
for
you.
a rock again.
You're looking for a
Screw
rock
that. He
again.
had to come in the light.
And yes, what do you want? And he comes out and like he's just dressed in what he was dressed in before.
So, we're looking for stuff. What'd you need?
I was wondering what you were doing on this side of the house.
We're looking for stuff.
We're on a scavenger hunt.
I thought that Miss Dublesay said that everything was on at the front or around.
She said
the
all
barn.
around the house.
All around the house.
Yeah.
She
she
said
Did you
all
guys
around.
find? Did you guys find everything that was inside?
We looked a little bit. We didn't find everything. No.
What did you find? Can you tell me what you
Bobby's
found?
in the house looking right now.
Bobby's
Did
in
you
the
hear your
house
son
looking.
got his leg cut?
Yeah, Mrs. Dublesay is taking care of that.
She said you were taking care of that.
She wouldn't say that because I know that she's in the kitchen taking care of that.
Right. So
Well,
can we
she
go back
sent
to
him
Logan's?
in.
What's going on, Brian?
Well, she sent him in, and she stayed with us talking to us, so you had to be taking care of him.
No, Clark's very, very capable of doing that.
I'm gonna keep looking for a rock. Do I find a big rock?
I disbelieve.
Like baseball-sized rock?
I mean,
Spot hidden, maybe.
if you go over near the driveway,
Okay.
but the driveway's far enough away from the house. I mean, okay, is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan. I know that there's nothing over there. We didn't hide anything that far away.
But we're supposed to look everywhere.
Okay, but I'm just telling you. I'm giving you a clue. We didn't hide anything over there.
Okay.
So why don't you come back over here and stay closer to the house? It's about a 2 or 3 foot proximity around the house.
Really?
Yeah.
But you were just saying that it was only on certain sides of the house. Now
Yeah.
you're saying it's all around the house.
And
Well,
Clay
you
said that he
guys-
found a knife in the barn.
A knife in the barn.
Yeah, you should go
Yeah.
talk to him about that.
Looks pretty rusty.
They can't hear you.
Okay.
So maybe you should check with Clarence to see where he found that. He said in the barn.
Okay, well, I'm in charge of keeping you guys safe. You really need to either
Okay,
come around the front of the
we're
house
going to go back around the front of the house.
or a front
Shouldn't
of
we
the
take Clarence to get a tetanus shot?
For what?
The
rusty knife.
knife.
Okay, there are no rusty knives on
He
the
could-
premises.
But he got cut by one.
He got cut by one.
You
He
know
could
what?
turn into a rabbit
At
animal.
Mrs. Dublesay, she saw it.
What if he's a zombie? It's Halloween.
There's no such thing as zombies, Ethan.
Until somebody gets cut with a rusty knife on Halloween.
That doesn't.
It's a
cause
full moon,
zombies.
too.
Yeah, it's full moon. He turned into a werewolf.
He can't turn into a werewolf
He could. How do you know?
because
Have you
he
ever seen
needs
a werewolf?
lycanthropy.
That's a lot. That's a big word. But have you ever seen a werewolf?
There are no such things as
What
werewolf.
do
But
you
he
want us to
kind
do,
of-
Mr. Dobson?
When he answers that, he kind of like pauses as if he's trying to figure out what to say to convince you that there's no werewolves.
Have you seen the moon?
I see the moon, Ethan.
Okay. We're going to keep looking.
Okay, you know what? How about everybody just calm down? Because
We're
if you guys are going to get this excited about this, we may just...
You told us
not
to get
do this
excited.
well.
This is an exciting scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it is exciting, but don't scare yourself.
It's too late.
Well, how about everybody come around the front and we'll have some
Meanwhile-
lemonade.
You two can have a great conversation.
Brian, where are you going?
Gonna go back and look for stuff.
Oh, well, it's not toward the road.
Well, I'll check around the other side of the house. You two just keep talking. He needs to be calmed down.
So to get to the other side of the house, you would either have to go past him to the back where it's dark, or go around the front of the house.
Well, we're totally going around. We're going to go around the front of the house, okay? We're going to go around the front.
Okay.
But don't worry, we're going around the front.
Okay. I'll see you guys on the other side.
Okay.
You're going around the other way?
Yeah, I have to pick up something back here.
Okay.
Do you need
We'll
some
see
help?
Sure, Timothy, you want to come with me?
Let's all go help him.
No, thank you. I think there's stuff out front we missed.
All right, I better stick with the other kids.
All right.
Okay. And we're going to head towards the front and keep an eye and make sure he's not watching and then turn around.
Well, he's going to stand at the corner and watch until you guys go around the
We'll
front.
turn around the corner
Okay.
and then peek around to make sure he's not still watching.
You
Do-
see
do a 5
blinking
count.
eyes in the back.
Again? Okay. So I'm going to
Okay, so Clarence and Clark, so we've got you guys patched up. You're fine. The mom.
How does my leg feel?
Here's what we do.
It feels fine.
One of us.
You've
No,
removed
it's
the
just-
tourniquet,
yeah,
yes?
It's just
We'll
a
chase one
cut.
of us down.
What's the
Sorry,
blood?
no,
what's the
Mom,
blood-
I don't
what's the
understand
blood search
why.
going back?
Outside on it.
I'm the Flash. I'll run.
The knife that she took from you is nowhere to be found. Like you don't know where it went.
We noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
Is
disappeared.
she still in the kitchen?
Yeah, she's with you, taking care of your wound.
I got hurt for that knife. That knife counts, right?
Spy
On the list. Along with the ear.
Did you cross it off?
Yes.
Okay, then it counts. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
You got
oh.
it crossed off.
I've crossed everything off, Mom.
Okay. Well, did you find everything?
You
Is
just
it
said
in
if I
your
crossed it
bag?
off, it counted.
No, only if you find it, Clarence.
Oh.
Okay.
Almost sorry. Where should we look?
Okay.
Library. I'm off to the library. I'm gonna hobble to the library.
You're gonna go over to the library. Okay. What are you doing, Clark?
I'm gonna sit down and have something to drink at the kitchen
At the
table.
Oh, I am going to grab a
Poured
hot
himself a
dog on the
Jack
way.
and Coke.
What,
Been a rough night,
I'm going to
Mom.
grab a hot
Sorry.
dog on the way to the library.
Okay.
what does Mom do when I sit down?
She comes and sits at the table with you for a couple of minutes, and then she says, "Oh, I need to go check with your dad to make sure that the rest of the surprise is ready, and I'll be back around to check on you guys in a little bit."
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll go help Clarence as soon as I finish this drink.
Hey, Clark, if you could just stay with Clarence and make sure that he's safe, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, I won't let him go back in the barn for
Okay.
sure.
Oh.
As soon as she leaves, I'm going to start looking for anything large, heavy, and throwable, and maybe another kitchen knife.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
So we've waited maybe a minute and then we peek. Is he still there?
Yeah.
I bolt towards the road.
You seriously bolt towards the road?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
are we supposed to do? I forgot.
While I distract the dad, you guys go check out the flashing lights.
Okay.
So you're bolting toward the road?
Yeah.
He doesn't move.
Wait,
What
then I
is
go with him. Like, I start running towards the light, and then I notice that Dad isn't moving.
Uh-huh.
I go with him. Like, screw
You
that.
go with him.
I go with him, yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to go for the road, but I'm really curious if he's going to kill Mom in the kitchen. I'm going for the road.
You're going for the road? Okay, you guys start dashing down the Dashing down the road.
Dashing down the 100-yard driveway.
Is there a big rock?
Is there a big rock? No, you're only finding like the gravel-sized rocks.
I'm gonna like stop and like fill my bag full of gravel.
Okay, and as you look up, you guys are back at the beginning of the road.
Wait,
What? At the beginning of the... Oh,
no. They stopped when
Like
they
the
hit
front
the
of the house?
driveway.
Did you stop when you hit it, or did you guys
No,
run
I was
down
gonna
the
go down a
driveway?
little bit and then stop and like fill the bag full of gravel.
When
I look
you
at him like he's crazy, and I just keep booking it.
So the flash
Okay,
runs.
come on.
You run the length of the driveway.
Well, I try to, but apparently I end up back at the house.
Okay, halfway down the driveway, the dad steps out of the cornfield.
And I whack him with my bag full of gravel. Screw this crap.
I come skidding to a halt.
I'm not kidding. I whack him with my bag full of gravel.
He's far away from
I
you.
run up and whack him with my bag full of gravel. I'm
that's a little
terrified.
freaky.
Okay, so roll your whatever.
It's probably two-handed
What is
club. Two-handed club, so I start with a base 25.
Okay.
I miss.
And he grabs the bag and yanks it out of your hand, throwing it into the cornfield.
No, I hold on to it tight.
What? That would be
grown
grapple.
man with an 80-year-old.
No, it would
Roll
actually
your
be
grapple.
his strength versus my strength. So look
Okay.
at your thing, and then my strength is an 8. So
So goodbye bag.
yeah, I'm gonna lose it anyway. But
You're
there's a
gonna fight
chance.
for it.
Yeah, his strength is a 15, dude.
That's okay. So let me look at the thing again.
The chart.
The chart. I'm
She's
like,
gonna clock him with a bag of gravel.
so
Thanks for having us out, Mr. Dubasay.
he has to roll below an 85.
Oh,
Or
He has to. He's the active characteristic. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
yeah. 19.
yeah, less than 20.
Yeah.
Bag is in the cornfield.
This is my bag.
Your dad steps out of the cornfield.
My dad?
At the beginning of the driveway near
What?
the house.
His dad?
Yep. Ethan, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sanity check.
You're not gonna like run to your dad and like be like, Dad, help me.
I failed.
Oh yeah,
D6.
This is rather traumatic.
Oh,
Should not be more
yeah?
than that.
What?
what's your last name?
I don't know, like...
D6.
Okay, a d6. Plus 3.
Oh, 5. Is that temporary insanity?
No,
8.
Yeah,
It was 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I drop to my knees and just start crying.
What?
I'm gonna say you could tell him how to act at this point. I think.
Yeah, no, that's unless you tell me otherwise. I just drop to my knees and start crying. He was hit by his
Okay, so, like, the man that is your dad, the guy that you see.
The man wearing your father's skin.
The being wearing your
Being
father's...
formerly known as Dad.
Walks over to you and kneels down beside you and you know tries to calm you down. Ethan, what's wrong? This is supposed to be a fun night for you.
Does he feel right?
You're
he
insane.
climbing
What
like
are
a
you doing?
doorknob?
He's probably. I mean, going off of what I've learned from the game, he suffered more than a fifth of his sanity.
Oh really?
I would imagine 8.
No.
What? No.
I was at 50. I only lost 8. 10 would be a
But
fifth.
anytime
Right.
you lose 5 or more.
Yeah, I'm temporarily. Yeah,
Temporarily.
So does he feel right?
Well, the thing is, I don't like with your sanity loss and what's going on. I don't.
He may not
Being
have
a
any
new
perception.
DM, I have no idea.
You can
Like,
have him
how
make
would
a...
I know?
Too
That's on you.
distressed.
It's on. Yeah.
Oh,
However
it's
you
on
want.
me.
Yeah, however you
If
want.
if you think I'm too distressed to notice if he feels right or not, you can tell me he feels right, and I'll
You
go with
wouldn't
it.
notice.
Okay. Oh God. No, that's when you say yes. He feels fine.
There you go. Yeah, he feels like that.
Oh,
Because now the player goes,
Oh God, we're all gonna die. Yeah. Okay.
yes.
okay.
he
Then I
feels
lean
fine.
into him and just cry.
Yeah. And he's like, "Come on, let's go get a drink. Let's go get some lemonade."
I do that
calm
like
you
half
guys
walk,
down."
like half drag my feet because
Yeah.
I'm so like emotionally.
And then
exhausted.
he turns to Timothy. Timothy, Brian, Con. It looks like you guys have worked yourself up and scared yourself to death, and now, we may have to cut this night short because you guys...
Are our parents here?
Huh? No, I just came out to help the Duplessis this evening.
Back that up a bit. While he's having a meltdown, I'm the question. I'm in a dark trench coat. I'm fading into the corner.
Batman!
That would unfortunately be a hide check.
Yeah, you have to hide.
Yeah, run hide.
And hopefully yours is better than mine, which is 50%. Make it.
Yeah.
Just have a base hide, huh?
No, yeah, you got
These sides.
No.
Maybe.
Yeah. 18.
Yeah.
I make it.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, everyone's distracted.
Question.
You fade into the cornfield, and
I hide.
I can't believe you ditched me.
With
So
the
he's
crazy dude.
he turns and he goes,
No, you would.
Timothy, Timothy, where'd Brian go?
Wait. Where did Brian go?
Brian, where are you at? There's nothing.
No, Brian's missing.
What? What's going on, Ethan?
Bobby disappeared. There was a snake, and
Brian,
we
Bobby
heard something, and
disappeared.
nothing was there. And then Clarence got cut by a rusty knife.
There's no rusty knives on
No,
here.
but he has a cut on his leg.
Ask Mrs. Duplessis. She has the rusty knife.
This is how not to be seen.
Okay, so when he noticed that Brian's missing, he's like, okay, come on, guys, let's go ahead and go up. We'll get Brian here. Mr. Duplessis will get Brian. He turns and looks, and Mr. Duplessis is there. And he looks at him, and he's like, find him. And he walks you guys up to...
Is there something that I need to do
up to the house.
to tell if I notice that was a little weird, or do I just know that was a little weird?
You're 11, is that right?
Yeah.
As an 11-year-old child, would he know?
Give him a roll.
Okay, what role would that
Luck
be?
or
Author
psychology?
idea, psychology.
Okay, psychology. I think it would be psychology.
55.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
You have a 55?
Yeah. I read a lot. I'm smart one.
Okay.
But I don't pass.
Smart enough.
Smart enough.
It's just
Yep, that was normal.
Find it. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should find
Sound parenting there.
So
it. We should have everybody all in one place.
By the time we get back up to the house, do I calm down enough?
Yeah, he's like, you feel like this calm, almost like... Wait, how old are you? You're 11? 10?
Yes, 10.
Okay. Would you have had any teeth pulled or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know when they put the stuff over your mouth?
Oh, good, they're drugging me.
To so that you can get your teeth pulled. Do you feel like that calm come over you? You're like,
You've gone numb.
relax.
Good for you.
And
Comfortably numb.
it could be like from the shock of what happened before because you scared yourself half to death, or it could be from some outside force.
Can I tell?
Can you tell that you've been
That it's
calm?
odd?
That it's odd?
Yeah, this is overly calm for calmness.
With all the sugar that's been in your system, you think like, wow, I feel like really calm, and it's kind of...
It's all gonna be
This has
okay.
been a really weird day.
Yeah, it's really weird, but you know what? It's all going to be okay because my dad's here now.
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm... Okay.
Okay?
I'm going to
So-
sit down on the stairs
Wow.
up to the house and just relax.
Yeah, and your dad, you sit on the stairs, and your dad sits next to you. You guys kind of have a conversation. He asks you what happened, why did you get scared, and you have that type of conversation.
Where's Timothy
Before-
doing all this?
Okay.
Before they get up here, as soon as I'm out of his sight, I'm slipping outside the house. Because what would Batman do when there's a mystery in the barn? Batman would solve this mystery.
You bet he would.
I would be listening for that.
Batman is stealthy.
No, he's not.
Batman is stealthy! I'm making all that. If I hear footsteps, I tell you, I just run.
Okay.
I beat
With your
mine.
busted leg?
I beat mine by 1.
Yeah, you can't run that fast because you have a owie on your leg.
I'm gonna try to run.
I'll tackle him.
Are you tackling him?
Not
on the
full
front
body
porch?
tackling, but
But you're like
I'm trying to get
grabbing
him
by the arm.
I'm trying to get him in the
saying-
like in the dining. Like he was in here,
Yeah.
and I was rummaging around in here. We would probably meet.
Yeah.
at the door to the dining room, in from the dining room in the foyer. So yeah, I'm gonna wrestle him down in that area probably.
Okay.
Should we do the strength thing?
Let's do the strength thing.
Check the table. So what's your strength?
It's 8.
So you're the resistant or passive characteristic?
Yes.
To my strength of also 8. So even though I'm 2 years older than you. I'm not
Yeah, but he's hyperactive.
50-50. Yeah.
I'm Batman.
50-50. I got it. Bigger than you. I know how to use leverage.
Older brother. Pins you down.
We've got to get in that barn. There's something in that barn. We've got to get in that barn.
Look,
barn.
I understand.
The barn.
Relax.
I'm the only one to get in there.
Okay. We're going to look
got
for...
to finish this list. The surprise.
Look, okay.
It was the egg.
Clarence, shut up. The list isn't important right now.
Yes, the list is all that is important.
Bobby's missing something.
Bobby's not missing. Bobby's Bobby.
Oh, slander and libel.
No, Bobby is missing. Something weird is going on out here.
It's not.
Yeah, it's purely libel.
I'm not sure what's going on with Mom and Dad anymore. This is starting to weird me
Mom
out.
and Dad. There's nothing to be weird about.
Okay, listen. And
you're going to trust these guys we haven't known forever from the guys who...
We've known them for almost a year.
Yeah, how long have we known Mom and Dad?
Well, okay.
I don't even know who you are.
Clarence gets dramatic.
Clarence, I understand. We're going to do everything we can, but the prize at the end of the scavenger hunt is not the most important thing right now. Come back with me into the kitchen, and then we'll go to the barn. I promise.
You promise.
I promise. Just wait with me until I'm ready to go.
Because that's where the altar is.
Okay, I kind of would like to find someone else to go with us, but...
To be a sacrifice.
I
trust
don't
your
know,
older brother.
Okay,
I'm the only one who can go in. This is a job for Batman. Batman operates alone.
We need to find another way in so more than one of us can go in. There's got to be a window or something around the side or the back that we can all fit through, okay? Besides, we have 2 of the items on the scavenger hunt.
While we're wrestling around, would it be a sneak to slide the bell into his bag?
His bag is tucked into his belt.
But when we were wrestling around, we were kind of wrestling around on the ground. Would there be an opportunity to slip my hand in?
It doesn't, I don't know.
No,
I'm not the GM. It doesn't
do
make any
that.
sense. But
it's tucked under his belt. There's no way. I don't see any physical possibility of how that could happen unless you yanked the bag out of his belt and then slipped it in. But the way when kids wrestle, he grabbed you by the arms and pinned you and stopped you from running.
So come back into the kitchen for a minute, okay? And then we'll try to find someone else real quick.
Where did everybody else go anyway?
I don't know. That's the thing. They went outside.
They're not in the kitchen. Let's go out and find them.
No, I need something from the kitchen first.
What do you need from the kitchen?
I don't know yet. I haven't found it. Besides, hey, we haven't searched the kitchen for items from the list. Mom said in the house downstairs. So you help me search the kitchen. There might be something from the list. It makes sense.
Persuade or fast talk?
Persuade or fast talk.
Nope.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay. Now he's lying.
All right. So we go in the kitchen, and I put my belt on, or I put my bag on the counter.
Okay.
I really want to find a meat tenderizer. Yeah, seriously, a butcher knife, anything.
Okay, while he puts the bag on the counter, the bell goes in the bag.
The triangle.
Hopefully.
Bag.
Do I have to make a roll?
You have to do a sneak. Sneak it into the bag.
Batman's sneaky.
Nice. Oh, he is?
He is.
Awesome. Okay, so you sneak it into his bag. You search through all of the drawers, but the only thing that you're really finding is you found a peeler, a vegetable peeler.
How about a frying pan?
Regular forks.
How about a frying pan?
Butter knives and steak knives, things like that.
Knife. I'll take a steak knife.
You're going to take a steak knife?
Do I find? But I do want also a bludgeoning. Would there be a small frying pan? Cast iron?
Skillet. Or a rolling pin.
Or a rolling pin?
Over in the there's a what the heck is those
Pantry?
things called? Not a pantry, but
Cupboard?
Baker's
the
rack?
cupboard that have glass windows on them.
Yeah.
You see all the baking stuff, and
Okay.
so there is a thing in there,
A rolling pin.
rolling pin in there.
Okay, then
Right.
I pick up. I have one steak knife and one rolling pin added to my
Wow.
inventory.
While
Okay.
he's looking around all the cupboards and stuff, Batman slips into the darkness.
Okay.
Like, what door do you leave from?
I didn't say I was leaving the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm just hiding in the kitchen. And
Where?
I slipped into the darkness.
He goes back under the kitchen.
Where are you
table.
hiding?
Probably.
There-
Can I
if we
fit?
look,
Can I fit in the cupboards?
this is an old enough
I'm
house.
gonna try to
where
hide in
if
one he's
you
already looked in.
Hide in the cabinets that are on the bottom.
I'm gonna hide in one he's already looked in.
Okay. All right.
Um,
All right. You hide while his back is turned and while he's grabbing the rolling pin.
Okay. So
All right.
when I put the stuff in the bag, would I then notice that I have the triangle from outside?
Yeah, you'd be like,
Yeah.
Clarence, and then you turn around and he's gone.
He didn't go out the kitchen door, so because I would have heard that
Yeah, you didn't go out
because
the
I
back
was
door.
within 5 feet of the kitchen door.
The bathroom is dark, but the door is standing open.
I'm gonna check behind the door just to make sure he's not there.
Okay.
When I don't find him there, I go out the door to the dining room.
So you're
Start
going to go
calling.
into the rest of the house looking
Yeah.
for him? All right.
Clarence.
Is there
John
any other way
Clarence.
out of the
Yes.
kitchen?
There's
Back
essentially a back door.
I'm going out the back door.
Nice.
Could I get a listen check on that?
I'm gonna try to go out the back door stealthily.
All right.
How,
Okay, hold that thought. Brian, what are you doing?
Alright, I am in a dark trench coat at night in a cornfield.
You're
Yep.
fine.
I'm pretty well hidden.
Okay.
I am going to quietly move away.
Move away in what direction?
Away from the road, away from the parents.
Okay.
Away from
I'm
the
not
driveway.
even-
driveway.
I'm not going to run madly through the cornfield
Okay.
making a ruckus.
Okay.
I'm just going to softly creep away, watching my footsteps.
Tell me how many rows you walk away.
Do you stop at any point to listen or?
I'll parallel the road.
You'll parallel the road.
Yes.
Walking
So you're
away
getting-
from the driveway.
Walking away
parallel-
from the house
Yeah, but how-
towards
how-
the main road.
How
Okay.
deep into the corn do you go? That's what she's trying to figure out.
Like, are you... So, you get to a certain... Like, 3 rows in, and then you're parallel, and you try to walk toward the road.
Yeah, that's a,
Okay.
How many rows in you go?
All of
About
them.
3.
6 feet under them.
Yeah.
So, alright. So, you're just walking down the road
Quietly.
toward...
Towards the main road.
Toward the
I'm going
main
to
road.
listen for anybody pursuing me.
Okay. Alright. And you two are at the front of the house? Okay. And Ethan is still upset.
No, I'm calm now.
Okay. Your dad...
Eerily gold.
Your dad has talked to you and talked about the events of the night, and then he kind of looks at Timothy and says, "Hey, Timothy, can you give Ethan and me just a couple seconds?" and asks you to step away.
Where do you want me to go?
Oh, just go to the corner of the house. I have a secret to tell Ethan.
Okay.
Soul.
I mean, you can just go sit on that chair right there. And it's
I'll
like 5
just go
feet
over
away.
here, and I start walking around towards the corner where I could go look at where we saw the flashing lights.
Okay.
You know, you could make a big
When you guys are alone,
Yeah.
this doesn't really matter. When you guys are alone, he tells you that it was a trick and it was a trap door and Bobby's safe and you guys are going to all be back together, but this is part of the real haunted house that they put together for you.
Didn't say anything about a haunted house.
I know, because it was supposed to be a surprise. We didn't.
Clarence got cut in the leg
Well, Clarence was being
by a knife
clumsy.
you keep telling us that doesn't exist.
Okay, this was a farmer's land, and they have a lot of different tools in the barn that we all don't know how to use, and yes, they haven't been gotten rid of yet.
But where's Bobby?
It's a secret. We're keeping a secret. Bobby's safe.
Can you take me to Bobby?
Yes, I can take you to Bobby.
Okay. Let's go. Tim, go find Brian. I'm going to go with Dad, and we're going to go find some more stuff for the scavenger hunt.
You're still going to do the...
Because we can't talk about Bobby.
You're still doing the scavenger hunt?
Yeah. You should do it, too. Go find Brian and do the scavenger hunt.
Are you high?
No, Dad said everything's fine.
I don't want to play this stupid scavenger hunt anymore.
Just do it.
Okay, Timothy, if you don't want to play anymore, go ahead and Mrs. Dublesset should be in the house. Go ahead and sit in the house with Clarence and Clark.
Can I call my parents?
There is no phone service out here. So let Ethan and me finish finding some of the stuff, and then we'll...
Dad.
Yes.
It's Ethan and I.
Ethan and I. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate
You're welcome.
Helping me.
It's Ethan and me.
Yeah, it's Ethan and me.
No,
Ethan and me.
You let Ethan and me.
Yeah.
You're in a cellar.
I'm down in the cellar reading my copy of Strunk and White. Okay, go ahead.
Ethan's unusual love for Bobby, plus violent outbreaks lead to dire consequences.
I'll go help Mr. Dublesset look for Brian.
Okay. And...
So I start heading out back towards the road.
Right. You start heading out back toward the road. You see Mr. Dublesset, like he's 3 rows down from the end because he's been kind of going back and forth, and he comes out and he sees you and he's like, "Oh, Timothy, you've come to help me find Brian."
Yeah.
Okay, let's start looking. And why don't you go ahead and don't go any deeper than 5 in, go 4 in, and then come back out and keep going down the rows like that until we find him.
Okay.
Okay, so do you do exactly what he asked you to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll try to find him before he does. I don't know.
Okay, so...
But maybe he'll hear me. So I'll be calling out his name.
Does everybody need to get up and walk away from the table again?
Okay, so,
We've had everyone step away from the table except those of us that are doomed.
yes.
We're all doomed. Let's just be honest.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, Ethan and his dad, he's like, "Come on, Ethan, let's go around the side, the side here, and I'll take you to where Bobby is."
Okay. So I follow him.
Okay, so we go around to the side of the house that you haven't been on yet, that has the doors to the cellar.
The double cellar doors. Okay.
Right. They're large metal cellar doors,
Okay.
you know. He pulls them open, and...
There's no lock or anything?
No, there's no lock.
Okay.
You go down... I have to, figure this out. Okay,
so we go down?
And you were facing here.
Just...
Wooden door over here. I'm trying to figure out where things are that I told him.
It's alright.
Or it's going to be odd.
It's already odd. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too late.
So, come on, Bobby. Let's go down into the... Let's
Bobby?
go down here. Oh, not Bobby.
I'm
Ethan.
Ethan. Dad, I'm Ethan.
I know. Let's go down here. Let's go see Bobby.
All right.
And you follow him down, and you go down this long, concrete corridor on both sides.
Okay.
There's no windows at the top. It's just concrete walls all the way down.
Are they concrete block walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cinder block walls.
Are they painted white like normal? Or?
Nope, it's just cinder block gray.
Okay.
So you go about 10 feet, then you take a hard right. You go down another hall. There is a large wooden door to your... you make a hard left. There's a large wooden door to your right, and you keep walking past that wooden door, and then there is a smaller closet door that you get to.
When he goes past the wooden door, does he hear me
Nope.
yelling?
Nope.
Okay, good.
This is at a different point in the house.
Okay.
And then from underneath the door, you see a red light. And he's like, come on, we just need to go through here and we'll see Bobby.
Okay.
Do you do anything when you see the red light?
No.
No? Okay. So I open the door, and in the whole room, like, glows like this really red light.
Like we saw upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it envelops the whole room as he stands there with the door open, and he's like, okay, Bobby's right over there, and he motions. Do you walk in the door, or do you wait for him?
Do I see Bobby?
No, but you can't see, because of the red light, you can't see through the whole room unless you step through the door.
But shadows would tell me... Can I roll an idea to tell me that this is a bad idea?
Sure.
She's like, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because there's no shadows. There's no way that
Right.
Bobby is in this room. There's nothing in this room except the red light where it would show on the walls.
Okay. What's wrong, Ethan?
Bobby's not in here.
Yeah, he is. And then at that time, you hear Bobby's voice say, help me, get me out of here, help me, I'm in here.
Okay, so I'm going to look
Does
back.
it come from the room?
I'm going to look
The
back.
red light room?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming from inside?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Help, hey, help, anybody.
I'm going to look back at Dad.
I'm flashing my ring.
Does
help.
everything seem normal?
Yeah, he's like, Bobby's right over there, go get him so that we can
So
go back
looking
outside.
at Dad, nothing seems off.
He's just got this blank stare at you. He's not going to go in the room. He doesn't want to go in that room.
Why don't you want to go in here, Dad?
It's not that I don't want to go in. I just thought you were going to go grab Bobby so we can get back upstairs.
Why is Bobby asking for help?
Anybody? Come on, guys.
I don't know. Maybe he's stuck in that room. Do you see the wooden door over there?
Can you open this room and let me out?
But the thing is, you're standing outside the... You haven't gone through the threshold, right?
Right, and I
Okay.
can't see the door.
Right.
Ring? I'm going to use my light to...
And when you do that, the red light starts dissipating.
Okay. And is there a door across the hall? Or
Yeah,
across
you
the
can
room?
see a wooden door.
Come on, guys. Get me out of here.
Bobby?
Do I hear him?
Yes.
Ethan?
Bobby?
Do you
Ethan,
go
open
into
the door.
What are you doing in there?
I don't know. Come on, get me out of here.
How'd you get down there?
I don't know. Come on, get me out of here.
Is there a trap door?
I don't know.
Dad, you said there was a trap door. Bobby doesn't
Yeah.
know. He sounds scared, Dad.
Come on, Ethan, open up the door. If you're on the other side of the door, let me out.
Well, you're his Green Lantern buddy. You have the ring. You got to go open the door. It's part of the Halloween
So his
trick.
face is still blank and he sounds emotional? I mean, there's emotion.
Yeah.
Is there anything around me? Anything else? Can
No,
I get a
the-
spot hidden to maybe see?
Everything's blank.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
What's he wearing?
Your dad?
Yes.
Just wearing his normal t-shirt, jeans, clothes that he would wear out.
Ethan? Come on, man, open the door.
Come on, Ethan. If you're going to get him out, we need to go.
Well, can you get him?
No, you have to get him.
That light's kind of freaking me out, Dad. Can you go open
Well,
the door?
didn't it dissipate when you put your green light in?
Yeah, but it
It's
shouldn't.
because you're a Green Lantern.
No,
You're
it
a
should.
superhero.
I'm not a real Green Lantern, Dad.
Green Lantern Corps, come on, man, get me out of here.
Go open the door, Dad. Please.
Come on. Ethan. Come on, man. Get me out of here, dude.
I'm waiting, Shirley.
Hold on. I'm looking for something that's going to, like, with psychology.
You have to persuade me, but I don't think that's going to work because something's clearly wrong here.
Just hurry up, dude. Just open the door and we'll get out of here.
Okay, Ethan, come in here with me. He holds onto the doorknob, and when he walks through, he grabs the doorknob with his other hand. He never lets go of the door. And he's like, and he pulls like a set of keys from his pocket. He's like, here, let's go ahead and get Bobby out.
Can I see the keys?
Yeah, and he grabs the keys. Do you step into the room?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the room with him.
Do I have keys?
No.
Bitch.
This game is crap. Okay, so tell me about this room.
Okay.
You want me to tell him?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, you walk through the door. There's a giant wooden door with a locking
he doesn't
mechanism.
walk through the door. He's just in
there?
the room. Yep.
Okay.
As soon as he passes through that threshold of that one room with the red light,
He's in the room I'm
He's in the room you're in.
Okay. It's a large square room. Ceiling's normal height, all cinder block. Wooden door like you would find in a medieval castle. Okay. The lock mechanism is like the big skeleton keys, like your dad had. There's a table, a chair. There's a candelabra. Blank walls on the opposite side of the door. There's a curtain like a window. In the west facing wall, there are 4 blocks, the little glass blocks that you saw before. 4 space 4 space 4. Neither of us could fit through them. As in,
What's behind the curtain?
and then on the other side of the wall is completely blank.
What's behind the curtain?
Bobby.
Behind the curtain is a cinder block wall.
Yeah, like there would be a window, and there's not.
How heavy is the candelabra?
I thought it was like full standing.
Yeah, it's
Like heavy.
a full standing wrought iron candelabra.
So I just appeared here. The things that were
Open the door, Bobby. Thank God you're
had
here.
The keys are gone. Dad was here and he gave me the keys, and then I was
Mr. Dulasay?
no, my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
What is your dad doing here?
And that'll do us tonight for.
I tried the door again. Does the door open?
No.
That'll do us tonight for Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Gnarltep. We want to thank you guys for listening. You can go over to facebook.com/nerdsdomain. You can find us over at Twitter @nerdsdomain. You can go over to /loot and buy some shirts. And we will talk to you guys soon.
We're doomed.